November, this is Ranger HQ. I have good news. There's some new gear here next time you stop by. It's a big improvement over the basic stuff we had before. One last thing. The Patriarch commissioned a sculptor to make a statue of Vargas outside our HQ. He's nearly done, but he'd like to know who we want to dedicate this statue to. Good call, November. Making sure the Rangers know they'll be remembered if the worst comes to pass may boost camaraderie. I'll pass it along. Over and out.
Now that the garage is staffed up, you should be able to get those upgrades at HQ.
It's the Rangers! I'm She-Monster from the Monster Army. Love how you guys been helping us out. You want to trade? Actually, hang on. You've been so good to us monsters, I'ma give you a prezi first. Just for stopping by. Here. I know, huh? Thanks for recognizing. We usually just drink and watch old VHS monster movies and shoot the shit. It's the best. Let me open up the store. Welcome back, Rangers. Ready to do some trading? That is true. Monsters are always cool. Let me open up the store.
Rangers. Name's BB Gunn. Glad to meet you. Hey, you guys been really getting the job done, but listen, we've been doing a little civil forfeiture, and we need to turn some impound into cash. Interested? And before you answer, here's a free sample for being such a friend to the marshals. Now, you want to see the rest? Huh? Oh! Yeah! Guilty as hell! Trust me, every one of them. Yeah. Stolen? What the fuck you talking about? If the marshals took it, it's not stolen. It's seized. Legally. Now, do you want to look or not? Aw, thanks. I'll tell the others she said so. Don't let anybody tell you they're innocent. Ain't nobody innocent in Colorado. They're all guilty of something, if you look hard enough. Let me open the back.
Hey, Rangers. Good to be here. We're the mechanics Gideon Reyes sent. Don't mind the mess. We're still settling in. We've had to make do with worse. In all honesty, though, this is a good space. Lots of room. Lots of supplies in reach. Give it a few more days and we'll give you a garage that'd make Steel Town go green with envy. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
sorry. I'm the last person you want to talk to right now.
The Monster Army has always dealt square with Iron Thunder. Seems like a good call to keep them where they are. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want. Much improved with Masato in charge. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want. Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
You know all those people I was patching up downtown? There is one man responsible for all that bloodshed. Nellius Dorsey. You want to make me happy? Find him and make him pay. What do you need, Rangers? Sure.
Hey, Rangers! It's good to see you again. What can I... I suppose there's no harm in trying again. I suppose. Go ahead. It was
like nobody is watching.
Right?
It's like nobody is watching.
What do you need, Rangers? Sure. What do you need, Rangers? I'll do... Have a seat. Nonsense. You're not even... I don't mind not having to clean and suture a festering wound. What do you need, Rangers? Sure.
Fucking 100 families. All we do is take care of those rich motherfuckers. And do they thank us? Fuck no.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
I don't care. We keep the streets clean, bury the evidence when one of their kids runs over a refugee, chase off asshole bill collectors. It's hard work. And do we get invited to any Broadmoor Heights parties? Do they even send a keg or two to the station when we've done them a favor?
I've never seen it.
See? I told you. Motherfuckers. Each and every one.
Good luck out there.
Hola, Rangers. Peace, strangers. We all know both sides are armed and lethal, so why don't we just skip the posturing and get to business, huh? A girl I own ran away recently, and it's proving harder than expected to track her down. She seems to sense us when we get too close. On the other hand, she'd never suspect. Hell with your reputation for rescuing little lost lambs, she might even seek you out. So, what you say, Want to find her for us? That bothers you? You find it unethical?
You kill crazy corpse-robbing, tyrant-funded gun jockeys are offended at how I make my living? Sorry, compadres. This is the end times. Nothing but us devils left. I'm La Perla, and these are my boys. Nelly? No. Hallie, I think. Anyway, her new owner will rename her. What's important is her description. Early 20s, blonde, shapely, skin like a princess. You'll know her when you see her, I promise you. She'll make your little hearts go Peter-pat.
We shouldn't be condoning something like this. Not unless it's a really good deal.
Ah, it is. I promise you. You know the sealed rooms in your base? Bet you're curious what's inside them. Bueno, I'll tell you for free. It's old world tech. The kind people waged wars for. And I know the codes. In the name of good faith, I'll give you one now. 900-909-3500. Test if you like. I'll wait. You'll get the second code. The one that gets you into the room with the even better goodies. When you bring me my lost little lamb. Used to stay here all the time before we moved east. Had plenty of time to explore all its nooks and crannies. Hey, don't worry. No hard feelings about you taking it over. We like our new home on the plains. Those warlords have a lot of money to spend. Chasing down a pretty little girl is too intimidating? Ay, qué triste. Far as I know, she's still somewhere in Colorado Springs. Suggest you start looking downtown. We'll be here when you find some courage.
You think that chicken is edible? Or will we be picking wires out of our teeth?
Oh my god, Rangers! I thought I was dead. My husband and I need help. These psychopaths tied bombs to us. But if we get near each other, they'll explode. No one else will come. They're afraid of getting blown up. These have to be disarmed within a few seconds of each other, or they both blow up. Some crazed raiders outside the city. They jumped us while we were looking for supplies with our friends. Their faces. Their bombs blew up when they got too close. I'll never forget the shock as they went to pieces. That can't happen to me and my husband. It just can't! I think he's by the garage. I'm not exactly sure where because we're afraid to get any closer. That would trigger the bombs. I think he's okay for now. Please, you have to save us both. No! The failsafe! You have to disarm both bombs at the same time, or they'll explode! Send someone over to my husband, please! Thank you. I thought we were going to die for sure.
stay sharp.
I need some— Yes! Rangers! I'm so glad you're back. My wife and I need help. Raiders strap bombs to us with some kind of proximity trigger. If we get near each other, they'll blow up! Our friends died and no one else will come. Most people are afraid of bombs, but not you, right? I think she's over by the big entrance. I'm not sure because we know if we get too close to each other, we'll be turned into wall smears. I miss her a lot. I don't know. Some psychos jumped our group and knocked us out. We all woke up with bombs strapped on. Those lunatics were laughing when they told us how the bombs worked and let us go. My friends didn't believe them. There were parts of them everywhere. Wait! There's a special trigger. You have to disarm both bombs at the same time or they'll explode. Same if we get too close. Please, send people to my wife so you can disarm them at the same time. Thanks, Rangers. We thought we were dead for sure.
Rangers.
I need some help! I need some help! I need some help!
Over here! Please help! Oh my god, Rangers! I thought I was dead. My husband and I need help. These psycho— I think he's by the garage. No! The failsafe! You have to disarm both bombs! No! The failsafe! You have to Thank you! I thought we were going to die for sure. We split them up! Open fire!
Goose!
Ah! Oh!
What do you need, Rangers? That's what you... Have a seat. Sure.
Welcome back, Rangers. What can I do for you? Happy to. Take a look.
It's great to be here, Rangers. I love what you've done with the place. Now, what can I do wonderfully? Thank you for asking. Your staff is so accommodating. Safe travels, Rangers.
Felicitations, Rangers. How can I be of assistance? Rangers, manners are what separates man from bedraggled beast. Why, the very implication of such a question. Let us both seek wisdom in the Book of Nauseatingly Correct Manners. Chapter 16, Pernicious Pleasantries, line 33. It is of the utmost importance that manners come from deep within your being. For if those pleasantries are ever false, your very soul will be consumed by your depraved rudeness to your fellow man. So you see, Rangers, manners are critically important in everything you do. I hope dearly that I have answered your question. Let us never speak of this again. Felicitations. High praise for Team November. Everyone seems to be most impressed with your efforts. You must be minding your manners very well. Of course, Rangers. It would be impolite not to share such tremendous deals.
Nice place they got here. Classy. Except I think somebody pissed on the floor right here. What kind of disgusting animal do a thing?
Hello, Rangers.
Are you hungry? No, not at all. There are so many wonderful people here who truly appreciate my cooking and actually chew before swallowing. Only that everybody really likes Team November. They can't stop talking about all the great things you've done for the Rangers. Only the best ingredients for my Rangers. It's hard to bring Colorado together with a stomach full of bitter rations.
Huh? Who's that? Rangers? What are you doing here? I heard you was off in Colorado or somewhere. Well, welcome back. This calls for a drink. Cheers. Oh, good stuff. Is that you, Rangers? Boy, I ain't seen you in a donkey's age. This calls for a drink. Cheers! Hey, who drank my squeezins? What kind of a place is this? What do you know? I ain't had a liver for years. You're drunk. If we was in Colorado, there'd be snow all over the place, and you'd all be wearing parkas. You gotta cut back on the squeezings. Come on, Rangers! You know me! It's Scotchmo! Your pal! I fought Coach Chase with you! I helped you beat all them damn robots! You can't fool me with that stuff. I know who you are. What do you mean, how did I get here? I've been here the whole time. How did you get here? You got a screw loose. Well, don't mind if I do. Cheers! But I ain't here to drink, nuh-uh. I'm here to sign up. I want to be a ranger again, just like before. I know you Rangers have been going through hard times, so I'm doing my patriotic duty and offering my services as a tired and true veteran. What do you say? Is that right? Why, you little bird poop. I'll have you know I'm fit as a fiddle and ready for... Ready for another drink. Bartender.
I heard there were squatters in here when the bosses first moved in.
You'd never know it. Place is clean as a whistle.
Not for long with you here, you animal.
I done nothing wrong and you know it. I know you did what you did with the best of intentions. Rangers. I know I advocated for freeing that fellow we found locked up in here. kinda having second thoughts now. Just something not right about him. Hope we won't regret it. Now, what can I do for you? Good luck out there.
Ain't got nothing to say to trout fucking farts like you.
Chillblains or tremens? Who can tell?
Now, what can I do for you? That's what I'm here for. How can I help? That's an easy one. Do exactly what he says. Capture and hold his 3 rebellious offspring. And do it as swiftly and quietly as you can, without causing them any harm. I wouldn't say Sal loves his children, with the possible exception of Liberty, but he does consider them his to deal with. So, if you manhandle them or, God forbid, kill them, he will not be pleased, and your reward will be in jeopardy. Treat them with kid gloves, Rangers. Kid gloves. Why would you want to? The man is a thug and corrupter, and should have no place in this city. They are fools, but unfortunately, because they own Colorado's only oil fields, we have to suffer with them. They worship a dead president as a god and walk around talking and acting like they were cowboys out of a child's picture book of the Old West. Ridiculous people. Saul should have dealt with them years ago. Despite the Patriarch's belief that he built Colorado on his own, he couldn't have done it without the support of the 100 families. He protects us, true, but without our money, he'd be protecting us with sticks and stones, not tanks and guns. We are the money and the power here, and the keepers of the values of our survivalist forebears. Strong alone, but stronger together, like the mountains. Anyone who intends to rule here would have to appease the families first. A regrettable byproduct of difficult times. I wish them well, but I'd advise you not to waste resources on them. They come and go and won't be able to assist with your ambitions. Well...
Go on, Mr. Reyes. I can take it.
If you insist, Marshal Kwan. The Marshals are our police force here in Colorado Springs, but let's say their focus isn't so much on solving crime as deterring it. Most problems are dealt with using the gun and the boot, rarely the head. They're also known to look the other way if enough money changes hands. Therefore, this is a town where help from the Marshals is for those who can pay for it. Those who can't, fear them. Was that a fair assessment, Marshal Kwan? Certainly. That's what I'm here for. Sadly, I don't think a peaceful transition is possible anymore, Rangers. Now, what can I do for you? That's what I'm here for. Sadly, I don't think Now, what can I do for you? That's what I'm here for. You mean a transfer of power to you? Storming the palace and fighting the Marshals, confronting old Saul in his throne room, because that is what it would come to. I suppose it might be possible to give Colorado the future I've been dreaming for her in that scenario, but it wouldn't be certain. It wouldn't even be likely, so I'm afraid I'd have to say no. I would not support you. Thus, if you want me to remain here and to continue giving you advice, I would advise you not to tell me if that is the course you are intending to follow. Certainly. I'm honored that you value my opinion. Go on. Certainly. Who are you interested in? I wish that man had never come here. His legitimate business is the Little Vegas, a casino and brothel downtown. But he also runs a criminal empire, selling drugs, weapons, and information to anyone who can pay, including our enemies. I think the Patriarch allowed him to stay because he thought the people needed entertainment. But the Little Vegas hardly qualifies. It's a lurid pit of lost wages and despair. Disgusting. As for the man himself, he wears all the trappings of class. Fine suits, shoes, jewelry. But he's a thug at heart, no matter how hard he tries to hide it. Who else are you interested in? He is everything you have ever been told about him and more. A man who built a state with nothing but his bare hands and brute will. Even in his current state, he is dangerous. Indeed, I'd argue he's more dangerous now than he was in his youth. A man who is terrified of losing his place in the world will do anything to keep it. Anything. I loved him once. Worshipped him. Now I just fear him. Fear what he could do to Colorado if he continues to unravel. Who else are you interested in? Stay away from him if you can. Victory Buchanan isn't sane. He's a spoiled, homicidal brat who needs to be put down like a rabid dog. Not that I would condone murder, Marshal.
No, of course not. That would be illegal.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. People who spend too much time in Victory's presence don't live long. Who else are you interested in? I've always felt a bit sorry for Valor. Book smart and quiet in a family where neither of those things were valued. But he grew up a peevish young man, always alert to slights, whether real or imagined. He ended up believing he was better than everyone else because he was misunderstood. That's why he stays with the Gippers, I think. They understand him. Or at least pretend to. Who else are you interested in? She was a terrifying little girl and grew up to be a terrifying woman. I have never known anyone so able to focus or so certain of their path. She believes she is destined to rule Colorado and will not stop until she succeeds. But if she succeeds, woe to us all. Colorado will become a war machine, and all us citizens merely fuel for its ever-grinding engines. Who else are you interested in?
Well, Reyes?
Well, I would say Sheriff Daisy is a woman to be both admired and feared. She is fair, but doesn't forget. And she is slow to forgive.
You could say that again.
Who else are you interested in? Safe travels, Rangers.
I understand your urge to go help those poor hoons, but old Saul isn't going to like you disobeying a direct order. And Daisy won't be happy either. That Arapaho shipment was full of power armor for her marshals. Anytime, Rangers. Always happy to tell war stories. I'll be here.
know, handing bride
You ever
over
miss
to the
driving
marshals is the same
fastback?
as killing him, right? Not that he doesn't deserve it.
Here to serve.
Get to see the country, get in scrapes, pop.
Hear anything from your sis?
No.
Shit. I'm sorry. Fucking Dorseys.
Fucking Dorseys.
What do you need, Rangers? Why? Want me to say it should be you? Spoken like a good soldier. Didn't mean to put you on the spot. Okay, maybe I did. You've done right by the marshals so far, Rangers. If somebody new has to take charge, we'll back your play, as long as you don't do something stupid in the meantime. You lose our trust once, you don't get a second chance. And you'll have to deal with Saul's kids first. Otherwise, there's the question of legitimate succession, and things'll get messy. I don't like messy. Make it clean, and I'm on your side. What's on your mind? I don't get the name of every refugee that enters the city, Rangers. Ain't worth my time. Got any important questions? Roger that.
I keep hearing good things about you folks.
Oh, you again. What do you want? Oh, you're the Rangers. I keep hearing about you, from everyone. What do the Rangers want with me? How do you know my name? You talked to her. Oh God, you could have sold me out, but you didn't. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'll leave as soon as I can. Thank you. Thanks, Rangers. You saved me from hell. I'm hopeful for the first time in a long time.